Hi everyone. So today this video is going to be all about the new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet 151 trading card game set. This is a set that I think a lot of people have been really excited about because it features the original 151 Pokemon, and I think this might be the first time that all the Pokemon from Gen 1 are back in print in one set. Since the originals, Mew, as you can see, is kind of the poster child for this set. And right here I have the binder collection. This is not the set I was intending to get from Scarlet and Violet. I'm hoping to get an ultra premium collection. That doesn't come out for a few weeks still, so I had a GameStop rewards, so I went and picked up this, hoping you guys had luck getting them on release day. Most of the GameStops in my area, at least by the time I went, and when I got off of work, they had like one binder collection left and one elite trainer box and no booster bundles, and people went right when they opened. So I was lucky that I got this at least. So I did open it already because I was really impatient, but I just opened one of the 4 packs that come with it. And obviously, the other point of this is you get a binder. So if we look at the back really quick. So how many pages can you fill? Just like a Pokédex, a binder makes it easy to keep track of your Pokemon collection. With this 9-pocket binder, you can show off up to 360 of your favorite Pokemon TCG cards. Get a head start filling it up with 4 booster packs from the special Scarlet and Violet 151 expansion. So this collection, this box gets you a binder with 29 pocket pages and then 4 booster packs. And as far as I know, at least what people were telling me at GameStop, was that for 151, they're not selling individual booster packs, because it's not like a regular expansion, something like that. And, anywhere I went, they didn't have individual booster packs. So they said the only way to get them is in, some sort of bundle. So, I didn't want to buy the Elite Trainer box because I'm hoping for the premium collection. So this was just a nice little starter to get 4 packs. And I only have one mini binder for my cards. Most of my cards are in a big box. So I thought having the binder would be nice. So I will pull that out and show you what it looks like. So the binder is actually really nice. It's kind of like squishy. It kind of is like this plasticky material, but it's like floppy. And so it has Mew, and then this kind of design they've put out for the 151 set is, all the Gen 1 Pokemon, their silhouettes. Continues onto the back, and then it has this white strap. So when you open it, you just have these 9-page sleeves. So that should be pretty useful to get my set into these, and get to kind of display more. The main way I display my cards right now is actually on the wall in some frames. But yeah, this is the first full-size binder I have, and it's really cute, so I think that was good to get. So now I'll pull out the packs. Okay, so as far as I know, this set contains all of the original 151 Pokemon, and so I thought a fun way to track how far I am into completing Gen 1 with these cards is to just print off a little list and check them off as I go. So I have them all printed out here. And then this is what all of the sets look like. So it's kind of the same art as what's on the binder. But it's very cute and shiny. the Mew on it. And so this says, team up with Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle and witness a brand new dawn in Kanto. With this new day comes a new chance to track down old friends, make new partners, and capture every one of the original 151. Discover the extraordinary Venusaur EX, Charizard EX, and Blastoise EX in special cards with captivating illustrations, and explore the cities and countrysides of the reinvigorated land. You might even find the elusive Mew EX in your travels. New adventures will unfold, and new horizons will be revealed in the Scarlet and Violet 151 expansion. So, yeah, like I said, I was really excited about this set, and I didn't look at the cards in the set ahead of time because I just like to be surprised. I think it's more fun. So I don't really have chase cards or anything other than hoping that I get some of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. So like I said, I did already open one because I just really wanted to see what it was like. If you're interested, you can use that. And then I will just kind of go through what we get here. So, the first card from the box I opened is Geodude. So you can see him here. He's out in the nighttime under the moonlight. And it says, it uses both hands to climb precipitous cliffs. People who see it in action have been known to take up bouldering. So he is number 74, so I'm gonna go ahead and cross him off the list. All right, the next one is one of my favorites. This is Growlithe. So he is a fire type, obviously. It has a brave and trustworthy nature. It fearlessly stands up to bigger and stronger foes. Super cute. I mean, I think everyone loves puppies. He is number 58, so I'll cross him off. All right. Then we have Slowpoke. I think this is really cute art of Slowpoke. He's just kind of floating in a sunny little ocean or lake or something. And he has sea bathing, so I guess an ocean. It is incredibly slow and dopey. It takes 5 seconds for it to feel pain when under attack. So not the smartest, but pretty cute. And he's number 79. So that takes us over here. Alright, next we have a classic Jigglypuff. I really like this art just for the kind of colors and all the flowers it's standing in, and its big cute blue eyes. I also like this attack, Stompy Stomp. When its huge eyes waver, it sings a mysteriously soothing melody that lulls its enemies to sleep. So that's Jigglypuff. They call it a balloon Pokemon, which is a funny description. And it is number 39. Alright, next we have Rhydon, which I feel like is a Gen 1 that people maybe don't talk about or remember a whole lot. It evolves from Rhyhorn. It's a drill Pokemon. Protected by an armor-like hide, it is capable of living in molten lava of 3,600 degrees Fahrenheit. So Rhydon is number 112. All right, next we have Executor, or Executor. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. It evolves from Execute, which is just a pile of eggs. but then it evolves into a coconut Pokemon. Kind of funny art, very like colorful, like almost looks like colored pencil-y. When they work together, Executor's 3 heads can put out powerful psychic energy. Cloudy days make this Pokemon sluggish. So I guess he has some psychic powers, but he's a grass type, and that is number 103. The trainer card in this set, I got Rigid Band. The stage 1 Pokemon this card is attached to takes 30 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so interestingly, the first reverse holo is Rhyhorn, and we already got Rhydon, which it evolves into, so already completed one evolutionary line. You can see the reverse holo pattern here. And it can remember only one thing at a time. Once it starts rushing, it forgets why it started. That's me some of the time. Pokemon 111. Alright, the next reverse holo I was pretty excited about. It's Raichu, and I just think the art is really cool. I like how the background is kind of this like night sky, and Raichu's kind of glowing. Obviously Raichu evolves from Pikachu. You can see reverse holo electric pattern. Its tail discharges electricity into the ground, protecting it from getting shocked. So this is a cool one. And Raichu is number 26. So I have to flip this page. Then the holo kind of made me laugh because it's Mr. Mime. And I don't know if Mr. Mime is anyone's favorites. I think I'd be like super scared if I saw this in real life. But kind of a funny little, like very cartoony design. And then you got the holo. Can see the rainbow there. So it's known for its top-notch pantomime skills. It protects itself from all sort of attacks by emitting auras from its fingers to create walls. There he is, number 122. So now I have to flip this page. And then the energy card is a electric type. Energy cards look pretty plain in this set, nothing really special. So now onto the 3 packs I have not opened. Okay, first, if this is useful to you. Alright, first card. Oh my goodness, it's Dratini! Oh, I love the art. Oh my gosh. So Dratini's kind of like at the bottom of the ocean or some kind of water. I love the colors, very like purple and blue. Dratini's just so cute. I had a little like plush Dratini way back like in the late 90s. It is a dragon type Pokemon. Eventually evolves into Dragon Knight. It sheds many layers of its skin as it grows larger. During this process, it's protected by a rapid waterfall. Oh, this one is awesome. Probably favorite one I've pulled so far. And Dratini is number 147. Okay, first repeats is a Growlithe. So we already got him, but still very cute. Oh my gosh, another repeat. This might not bode well for me completing everything. I hope there's not lots of repeats in these packs, but we have a Geodude. Uh-oh. Jigglypuff, we already have it. Okay. Alright, we have a trainer card leftovers. It is a Eden Apple. At the end of your turn, if the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot, you can heal 20 damage from it. Seems pretty good. Okay, new one. A Persian. This is one also I feel like people don't talk about a lot, or it doesn't pop up a lot. It evolves from Meowth, who's a very big character in the original Pokemon show. It is called a classy cat Pokemon. Although its fur has many admirers, it's tough to raise as a pet because of its fickle meanness. Oh. But again, I like the purpley blue background they have going on. So Persian is number 53. Okay, we have Muck. So Muck evolves from Grimer. They look pretty similar. It's kind of cool art here. He's a sludge Pokemon. Dark type here, but sometimes I think like poison type. Pretty good attack for 180 damage with Sludge Bomb. It's thickly covered with a filthy, vile sludge. It's so toxic, even its footprints contain poison. So there we go with Muck, and he's number 89. Okay, we have the first reverse holo, and it's Charmander, which is awesome because everyone loves Charmander. So, got this pattern here, obviously a fire type. He is one of the original starters, and it looks like he's just kind of frolicking through a field, but he might have caught the field on fire. So that's not ideal, but you gotta be careful. From the time it's born, a flame burns at the tip of its tail. Its life would end if the flame were to go out. And he is number 4. Alright, the next reverse holo, we got a water type. Sea King evolves from Goldeen. See the reflection. I think Goldeen and Sea King are really pretty. I love fish. I would have more pet fish if I could, but it takes a lot to take care of them. And it has this horn it can use for attack, so it has Aqua Horn. Using its horn, it bores holes in riverbed boulders, making nests to prevent its eggs from washing away. So that's a cool one to have. And Sea King is number 119. Alright, and then for the holo, Mewtwo. So that's, you know, Mewtwo's a pretty big deal, especially within Gen 1, and he's at, you know, the plot of a lot of Pokemon movies. A Pokemon created by recombining Mew's genes is said to have the most savage heart among Pokemon. Mewtwo kind of always freaked me out. Like, if you watch the movies, it's just scary. But I know lots of people think he's super cool. The art even looks a little scary. But you see we have the holo here. And he is number 150. And then for the energy card, we have another electric. All right, third set. Here is this. Alright, we have a Spearow, so one of the classic original bird Pokemon. Kind of weird art because he's kind of looking away, so you don't get a good look at what he looks like. He's called a tiny bird Pokemon. And due to its short wings, it can't fly long distances. It wanders about restlessly and pecks at bug Pokemon. So if you've played the games, you probably, you know, got a Spearow at the beginning, especially in, you know, I played Pokemon Green on the Game Boy Advance. Lots of Spearows in the grass. And it's number 21. Alright, next we have another repeat in Rhyhorn. We got a Magikarp. Magikarp shows up a lot, I feel like, in games and even later evolution sets. So I think I already have some Magikarp cards, but you can just see here his kind of dopiness, and he's coming down this rocky stream. I think we had another attack called Stompy Stomp before. This is Splashy Splash. An underpowered, pathetic Pokemon. Yeah, they like really hate Magikarp. It may jump high on rare occasions, but never more than 7 feet. But we know that Magikarp somehow evolves into Gyarados, which is like a 0 to 60 thing. And he's number 129. Ooh, okay. We got Oddish. I don't know why, but I've always loved Oddish. Like, it's not anything special. I just think, like, it's a really cute design. I just always thought it was so cute. And they call it a weed Pokemon here, but I always thought he was supposed to be like a radish or like some kind of vegetable. I mean, Oddish and radish sound kind of the same. But yeah, I've never really encountered him in any games other than like Pokemon Green, but it's just so cute. During the day, it stays in the cold underground to avoid the sun. It grows by bathing in moonlight. I'm glad I got him. And it's number 43. Okay, the trainer card is Bill's Transfer. Is Bill the guy that like does the PC stuff? Like in, you know, like I'm thinking Pokemon Green, like Bill's PC, that's how you like store and swap out Pokemon. This might be him. I don't think I ever knew what he looked like. Look at the top 8 cards of your deck. You can reveal any number of Pokemon you find and put them in your hand. I think that's pretty good. And then we have a Golbat. Kind of wacky art here. So Knucklebat evolves from Zubat, and if you've ever had to go through caves in games, you probably run into a million Zubat. But this is its evolution. It's kind of like, it almost looks like it's spewing purple smoke out of its mouth. Kind of spooky. So he's a dark type. And its feet are tiny, but this Pokemon walks skillfully. It sneaks up on sleeping prey before sinking in its fangs and slurping up blood. That's kind of creepy, and also, why would it walk when it can fly? I don't know. So this is number 42. Alright, we have another leftovers, the apple core. And then for reverse hollows, we have Raticate. It's kind of cute art of Raticate. He's like sitting on the side of some house and he's like trying to look tough, baring his teeth. Evolves from, I say Rattata. I know some people are like Rattata, but I don't know. I've always said Rattata. Another one you'll commonly come across at the beginning of the earlier games. For Raticate, its whiskers are essential for maintaining its balance. No matter how friendly you are, it will get angry and bite you if you touch its whiskers. So he's just a normal type. You can see the shiny here. Raticate is number 20. Alright, the other reverse hollow is Paris. This is another one I feel like people kind of forget about. Really interesting design. It's like a kind of like some kind of crustacean, like a crab or a lobster, but it has mushrooms on its back, and they call it a mushroom Pokemon. So you can see him here kind of walking on the forest floor amongst the mushrooms. Kind of cool design. I think he can be found like in caves too, and he's a grass type, but I think he also is maybe like poison sometimes. I don't know. He has a spore attack. The mushrooms, known as Tochukaso, are controlling the bug. Even if the bug bugs the mushrooms, they tell it to bug off. That's kind of weird. Is it supposed to be like one of those insects where a fungus overtakes it and like controls it? That happens in real life. I forget the name of the type of fungus, but interesting. Don't really know a lot about this one, but it's number 46. And then for the hollow, ooh, okay, I think this is a good one. It's Dragonite. So another favorite. So this evolves from Dragonair, which Dratini evolves into. So just missing Dragonair now. I think Dragonite is a favorite. The one thing I know that is a common gripe is that the first two evolutions are like very elegant and blue and purpley, and then it kind of evolves into this goofy orange dragon. It kind of seems like a hard turn, kind of weird, but yeah, he has Dragon Pulse, which is a really strong attack. Very cute art. I think this is only my second Dragonite card. And let's see, it said somewhere in the ocean lies an island where these gather. Only they live there. That's cool. This is a good one. And Dragonite is 149. And then for the energy, oh, it's a dark energy, but it's sparkly. You see that? The other two I got definitely were not sparkly. Well, that's cool. Ooh, I want more sparkly ones. That's fun. Okay. So only one pack left from this set, the binder collection. first we have this. If you hear anything in the background, my cat is probably about to start acting up. So the first card we have is a Krabby. It's actually really cute art. It's kind of like soft and I don't know, like colored pencil-y. I really don't know anything about art, but I like how there's kind of like the softness to it. There's these little like sparkles in the background, not actually sparkly, but drawn in. So Krabby is a river crab Pokemon. Although I would have just assumed he lived on the beach. And he does have salt water, and most rivers are not salty. So I don't know, he might have some confusion there. If it senses danger approaching, it cloaks itself with bubbles from its mouth so it'll look bigger. It's cute. So number 98. All right, next one we have Seal. This is really funny art. He's doing a blep with his tongue out. I love ice type Pokemon, which I think he'd probably be classified as ice type beyond water, because he lives, in the frozen areas. I think if I were a trainer, I'd probably be probably an ice type trainer, or water, but focus. Thanks to its thick fat, cold seas don't bother it at all, but it gets tired pretty easily in warm water. Very cute. So Seal is number 86. Alright, then we have Doduo. So this is kind of like an ostrich with two heads. They call it the twin bird Pokemon. Kind of interesting, below angle shot there. The brains in its two heads appear to communicate emotions to each other with a telepathic power. But he is just a normal type. And Doduo is number 84. Next, we have Tentacool. So Tentacool is a water type Pokemon, jellyfish Pokemon. Kind of cool, tropical, beachy art there. This Pokemon is mostly made of water. A Tentacool out in the ocean is very hard to spot because its body blends in with the sea, kind of like some jellyfish. So he's number 72. Next, nice, we have Ivysaur. You don't see Ivysaur a lot because usually, in the later decks, you might get a Venusaur or a Bulbasaur, but the middle generations I feel kind of get passed over. But he is the second evolution up in the line from Bulbasaur. I like the art, kind of light falling down on him and the little flower. Exposure to sunlight adds to its strength. Sunlight also makes the bud on its back grow larger. And Ivysaur is number 2. Alright, next we have Slowbro. So Slowbro evolves from Slowpoke, which we got earlier. He has this shell, which I think sometimes they say it's it says actually down here. When a Slowpoke went hunting in the sea, its tail was bitten by a shelder. That made it evolve into Slowbro. So you can see there's eyes on the shell. He's just kind of no thoughts, chilling on the beach. And Slowbro is number 80. Okay, so next card is Machoke, who evolves from Machamp. this starry background here. Its formidable body never gets tired. It helps people by doing work such as the moving of heavy goods. The more like humanoid Pokemons kind of creep me out. So they're not my favorite, but yep. He's number 67. Next we have Nidoqueen. Oh, I really like Nidoqueen. Actually, I replayed Leaf Green recently, and I had a Nidoqueen on my main team. She was actually pretty strong, like a good heavy hitter. You can see it has a 160 attack with lunge out. It has a dark Pokemon here, which I don't remember it being, but I don't know. It evolves from Nidorina. So this is a final third stage evolution. It pacifies its offspring by placing them in the gaps between the spines on its back. The spines will never secrete poison while the young are present. Yeah, that's right. They have a poison capability, which I think they get placed in dark when they're poison, at least in the TCG. Actually, I'm trying to... Is this a reverse holo? It's kind of hard to tell. I think it is. My lighting is just not good. But that's an awesome card, and it's number 31. Alright. Yeah, again, another dark type. I think they're both reverse holos. It's just hard to see on these dark type cards, but this is Ekans. Interesting, very like artsy design, like kind of watercolory, pastel-y, like not very defined shapes. As we know, Ekans is snake backwards, so this is a first stage of an evolution line. The eggs of bird Pokemon are its favorite food. It swallows eggs whole, so sometimes an egg gets stuck and Ekans faints. Oops. So that's Ekans, number 23. And for the holo, we have Starmie. I like this art. It's very like, I don't know, thick black edges to it. It's very sharp and stands out. You can see the, I guess, corals behind it in the ocean. Starmie, man, in the original games, I always had trouble beating Starmie at Misty's gym, the water gym. Especially if I started with Charmander. It was so annoying. I fought her a billion times. They call it a mysterious Pokemon, which is kind of a weird description for it, but Starmie swims by spinning its body at a high speed. As this Pokemon cruises through the ocean, it absorbs tiny plankton. And Starmie, obviously evolving from Staryu, number 121. And, oh, I got another sparkly one. Yes, this is a psychic energy. Glittery. Cool. Alright, so that is all that is in the binder box. So we got a decent number of Pokemon, and I will be back with another video in a few weeks with a ultra premium collection box. See if we can finish all of these Pokemon. There's a lot to go, so I don't know how long it will take, and if I'll even try and complete the whole set. I might just try for my favorites. If I can't get them in boxes, I'll buy them on eBay or something. But yeah, hope you have a good day or night, and I'll see you later.